Pantera.
How you doing today?
Good, brother. How you doing?
Not too bad.
All right.
Everybody here in San Antonio wants to know when the Cowboys from Hell are going to be here. What's the tour plans after Ozzfest?
For the San Antonio show?
Well, yeah, hopefully.
Goddamn, is there one booked yet?
No.
Look at my itinerary, man. I'm going day by day.
No, there's nothing booked yet. But what are your the general plans after the Ozzfest tour?
Okay, is this the interview?
Yes, sir.
Oh, great.
I'm rolling tape.
Okay, well, shit, man. After the Ozzfest, man, we got a couple shows down in South America. We take off through October. That's when my boy does his House of Shock up in New Orleans, the greatest haunted house ever. And then we're getting back out on the road, man, and we're doing it. We got Kitty locked down, and we're working on 2 other heavy acts to come with us, and we're doing a headliner tour, and we'll definitely be through San Antonio on that one. Very
cool. Definitely Kitty right now you have locked up, just waiting for the other bands.
That's right, and I'll tell you this much, man, they're both heavier than dog crap.
Well, that's good to know. Definitely good to know. Is there any plans for the project you did with Vinnie and Rex, and was it Robert O'Keen, right?
Who?
You...
David Allan Coe.
David Allan Coe, that's right. Texas boys, I get them all confused.
I hear you.
Any plans to release any of that stuff, or have y'all worked any more material out?
Yeah, man, it was one of them deals where, we met each other. What he is to country and western music is what we are to heavy metal rock and roll. We're both rebels. The project's called Rebel Meets Rebel. And, I met the dude. We hung out all night, and he stayed at my house for a week. We started jamming, and every time we get a chance, we go down to my little studio and get busy. And through the last 2 years now, we're up to 10 songs. We got a little bit of stuff to tighten up and some mixing to do. But, yeah, we're going to put it out, man. It's just, a couple of rebels getting together and doing a little bit of everything. It's not really one direction. It goes from like blues, southern kind of stuff, all the way to even kind of like thrashy stuff. It's pretty wild.
Very cool. Now, what is your personal opinion, or speaking for the band, whichever you prefer, on Napster?
Man, I'll say this, dude. Everything I've ever got in my life, I never stole nothing in my life. I paid for every record I've ever bought. I'm not a big fan of computers. I'm not a big fan of the internet, just because it's a cheap shot, and people, you can't look them in the eye. You can't tell if they're lying to you. You know what I mean?
Right.
I want to stay out of the war, but if I had to take a side, I'd definitely take the Metallica side, man. Just because, dude, what am I supposed to do, man? Make all this shit for free and then just hand it over to somebody, bust my balls for many and millions of hours, and then go, okay, here's one copy. Y'all go ahead and mass produce it. I just don't get it. That's my personal take on it. I definitely think it's bullshit. I mean, dude, what about if somebody, got a hold of, you know what I mean? Just put yourself in my shoes.
I understand.
Which side are you on?
I'm actually on your side and Metallica's side.
Hey, man, all I got to say is, Metallica, they've been the kings of breaking down doors and barriers for many of bands like us to come through. And then, man, when I flipped on C-SPAN that one day and I seen Lars up there taking one for the team, I was like, they're kicking ass again, man. That's my opinion. Hope it doesn't piss anybody off, but, hey, if it does, hey, put yourself in my shoes. That's all I got to say, brother.
I understand that. One other question is related to music. Nowadays, you're hearing music on the radio that is definitely a little different style than Panteras and your Metallicas and your Godsmacks. Any music out there right now that you're really especially digging that maybe not a lot of people are in tune with, or is there a lot of music out there right now that...
I love the new Zakk Wylde, Stronger Than Death. I think that's one of the best records that's came out in a while. And my all-time favorite record that I just got tattooed on my leg that's only been out for a couple of days now is Resurrection by Halford. I think it is one of the most brutal, straight-up, honest, kick-ass records, and, the metal god is back. Have you heard it yet?
No, I've only heard the one Resurrection song. I haven't seen the full length yet.
It's a ripper, man. I love it. Aside from that, something that would be a little different than heavy stuff.
Well, is there stuff out there that you're like, man, here, Pantera fans, check this out?
Yeah. You have to be a music fan to take all the kind of stuff in that I'm into, because I listen to a wide span of stuff. My heart's deeply sewn in the old school of heavy metal, but I love this band called King's X, man, and they just put out, I think, the very best record of all time, Please Come Home, Mr. Bulbous, and I think that's another one of them bands that, should definitely get a lot of radio play, and somehow or another they get a short end of the stick. But their fans are loyal to them, and I'm a huge King's X fan. And it's not really that obscure, but it's not straight up heavy metal,
True. Anything out there right now that just, what the hell is this? Why is this getting airplay? What anything that just really pisses you off? Like, can they call this music?
Well, man, I don't take cheap shots, but in a sense, all I can say is music ain't like it used to be, dude. If you think back in the 70s and 80s, you had to be able to sing your ass off. You had to be able to play that guitar, play them drums, and play that damn bass, and write good songs. That's what you had to do to survive. Anymore, you look at what it takes to be in a band, dude. You can tune your guitar to one open chord, not even be able to use all the strings on the guitar. Only use one finger to use that open chord, and then put on your baggy pants and jump around and say a bunch of crap over the top of it. I mean, that ain't the way I grew up on music, and that ain't a cheap shot. That's just the honesty of what music is today in one sense, but there's still a bunch of people that do it realistically too,
Yeah, I agree. How many bowls have you had today?
Bowls of soup or
of your namesake. Of your namesake.
I'm looking pretty good, man. I just got off the bus. We had an 18-hour drive last night coming in, and rolled over, hit a couple, and about to get a cold beer and sit out by the pool, enjoy my day off. Got hometown tomorrow, right here at Starplex in Dallas, Texas, ready to kick some ass. This tour's been absolutely great, man. Everybody's been a lot of fun to be with. Godsmack's really kicking ass. Static X is kick ass. Ozzy's really ripping. The second stage is ripping ass. Got our hometown boys Pump Jack over there. Kitty's throwing it down. You got the Deadlights. Shit, you got Soulfly. They're tearing ass. It's good, man. It's an all-day affair, man. It's one of them deals you got to drink some water, take your vitamins before you get there, and then start drinking the good stuff when you do get there, and try to durate it all the way till the end, because it's worth it all the way to the end.
One last question for you. For San Antonio fans that are going to get to go to the Houston show on Sunday, what can they expect from Pantera's set list? New, old, mix?
Man, we're supporting the Reinventing the Steel record since that is our latest album.
Right.
And we do a fair share of that, but hey, man, we got 1 hour to get up there and put all of our stuff in there. When you're a band like Pantera that has 5 monster records with no lame songs on any of them, it's tough to choose, but we think we did the best job of taking the best from every one of the records and throwing them all in there, and getting up there and aggressing it harder than ever. So come on with it.
Very cool. Well, I thank you for your time today. That concludes the interview, but that's some good stuff.
Kicking ass on Kiss.
Yeah, man, we're playing the shit out of Pantera, and people love it here deep down in South Texas. So
appreciate it.
Always good. So hopefully we will see you on the tour.
Absolutely, Johnnyland, huh?
Yes, sir.
Okay, brother.
Have a good day.
Later.
Bye.
Outside the boundaries of their phony world of kicks is the ever-present possibility of discovery. This must be avoided at all costs, for discovery brings with it the penalties of society: shame, arrest, prison. Forget it, man, and get with the countdown. Shake this square world and blast off for Kicksville.